So hello again, and I do apologise for the hair. I got up this morning, have been busy, and I just haven't had a chance to go and see hair and makeup. And in fact, hair and makeup are they're striking. Well, they're not striking. They're wanting to form a union. They're complaining about working conditions and holiday pay, that sort of thing. So they're refusing to sort out the hairstyle. And I haven't had time to have a shower. Plus, I've been doing things, and so today's video is about planned obsolescence, and I actually also want to point you to another video by Veritasium that's really good, and it's titled Why Conspiracies Exist. And I've done a video before on this topic, and in the work that I've done and I find this issue incredibly interesting because it's very, very sad. In Veritasium, it looks at the history behind the light bulb and the fact that a light bulb mafia got together, and they decided that light bulbs shouldn't last too long because creating a light bulb that lasts a long time is not good for business. It was one of the first good examples that was brought into the media about planned obsolescence. Anyway, I'll let, if you watch Veritasium's video, he says it much better than me. But it brings me on to Nike and my own experience. A few years ago, I owned a pair of Nike trainers, and I noticed within months that they'd fallen apart. And I thought, they look so good, and for a week or two, they're such a good, comfortable product, but I thought, why on this earth are they not lasting? It's like there is a self-destruct mode that they automatically fall to. And so I started looking into it, and it became apparent that Nike put an awful lot of research and development into material science, and also formulating a material that won't last very long to use in their soles and other materials around the shoe, so that you have to keep buying Nike footwear. And it's quite sad, really, that we live in a world where the pressure to be a consumer and the pressure to keep buying stuff is so great, especially with the backdrop of climate change and all the other associated issues with the usage of natural resources. And of course, all these synthetic plastic-based materials, they're all derivatives of oil. And oil is a finite resource that at some point in the future we will run out of. But yet, man has built a world that requires you to constantly keep using it and be very wasteful with it, i.e. you throw it away the whole time, and buy. It's almost like commerce and industry is obsessed with self-destruction almost. That's how I see it. Anyway, I thought, watching Veritasium's video, I thought everybody at business school, everybody that's an executive of a company that uses raw materials to make something, and they make a product that has wear and tear, should see this video and realise that we have to collectively, as a people, form an opinion about this stuff and do something about it. It is nonsense and ridiculous to keep thinking that things will remain the same forever. We can, dig stuff out the ground continuously as much as we like, and it doesn't matter what we leave behind for grandchildren or the next generations. They will find another solution, another way around it. That attitude isn't going to help anyone. It's going to bring civilization to an end if you project it forward. So it is terrible. It is not good. Anyway, it then brought me on to thoughts of all the finance directors and executives of companies that I've met in the past, that and also investment banks and people that make decisions around equity investments in companies, and all they really care about is extracting value, maximizing that value, and lining their own pockets. I've met so many business people who I understand the pressures that they're under and why they do what they do, but there is so much disregard for what is right and what is good, and all the focus is on self-interest and can I take more please. It's almost like we've become saturated with self-interest and greed to a point where, even though it's displayed in front of our very eyes, we're blind to it. We're absolutely blind to the very bad nature of human beings, especially when they're executive of a large company. It's like you're almost certain to turn into a very bad person, and you end up making decisions that can only end in the detriment to other people, whilst lining your own pockets with money so you can buy stuff. A pure disregard for what it means to other people. So I know this is a bit of a negative video again, and I apologise, but these issues need to be, people need to be made aware of them again and again, because time and time again people don't learn and they keep making the same mistake over and over again. Of course, this is Einstein's definition of insanity, but we live in an insane world, we really do, and it's so sad. And I am sick and tired of being witness to such bad business practices on and on, again and again, and people's reluctance to change, or their own self-interest is so dominant, and all it does is cause harm to other people. It's really not good. Anyway, you can probably see my my mood here. So I think what I will do is I'll call the video, we'll bring it to an end there. The positive is, please God, intervene and make us better, by force if you have to. But surely we can get better, and we are better than this. Anyway, I'll say ciao for now, and I'll leave it there. Okay, see you all again.